Wednesday is back for a second season after almost 3 years. Is part 1 to season 2 worth your time? Let's find out. Wednesday Addams returns to prowl the Gothic halls of Nevermore Academy, where fresh foes and woes await. This season, Wednesday must navigate family, friends, and old adversaries, propelling her into another year of delightfully dark and kooky mayhem. I had to re-watch the first season of Wednesday to prepare myself for part 2 because I completely forgot everything about that show. But I was looking forward to a second season to Wednesday. Even after rewatching it, I was excited to see Jenna Ortega return to Nevermore Academy. Luckily, season 2, the first 4 episodes was worth the wait. I wish this would have came out a couple years ago. I think it is a delightfully dark season, more morbid compared to that first season, and definitely dives deeper into the horror genre. And it really feels like a Tim Burton story. The first season had all the Tim Burton kind of styles to it, but the second season definitely focuses much more on the horror aspect. When you look at all the characters in that first season, all of the different creatures that were within Nevermore Academy, they really expand on all of that, focusing a lot more on characters' abilities and bringing in new foes and bringing a new mystery for Wednesday to solve. Jenna Ortega, once again, is really good as Wednesday. I love her deadpan humor. At the end of the first season, we started to kind of get a glimpse into more of her personality, and she was starting to open up a very little amount. And the second season continues a little more of that. We still understand that she's very morbid and she's takes things very seriously. But when you look at her friendship with Enid, it's able to bring out that more softer side to Wednesday. And there's so much more of her family within these 4 episodes. Her younger brother, Pugsley, returns. They really brush over the fact that he got much taller and older between the first season and the second season. But what moves the season forward is that relationship between Wednesday and Morticia. The family members stay at Nevermore Academy. So we do get a lot more involvement from her mother and father, but that relationship is what keeps the series on its toes. But the supernatural mystery for season 2 has that sense of urgency very early on and propels Wednesday on this adventure to figure out what's happening to Nevermore Academy. But learning more about Wednesday's abilities are able to bring a more softer side to that character and look at what she actually cares about. But the mystery itself, there's multiple pieces that are moving that I found to be quite intriguing, and I'm looking forward to seeing what's going to happen within the remaining episodes. But at the end of that 4th episode, they do a great job teasing everything with that mystery, giving us some answers along the way, but a lot more questions. And I think the first 4 episodes did a great job of establishing that mystery, giving us enough to come back for the remaining 4 episodes and just be overall intrigued with what is happening. But that mystery has that sense of urgency that's much stronger than that first season. It overall has a much darker tone to it when you look at the creatures and the characters involved within season 2. And it's filmed very well when you look at some of those more morbid sequences. It has your Tim Burton flair to it, but also feels very grounded in its approach to those more darker moments. And I love the contrast between the scenes. A lot of the scenes are dark when you look at Wednesday and her outfit and her outlook on life. And then you have more of those brighter sequences with Enid, which I thought was a great combination in that first season. It's able to expand on that in the second time around. I was impressed with season 2. I do think it's worth the wait. Like I said, I wish it would have came out a lot sooner, but the story really hooked me very early on. Jenna Ortega, once again, is really great as Wednesday. I love the whole cast in here. Catherine Zeta-Jones seems have this more personal approach for Morticia in the second season. Luis Guzman is still a lot of fun as her dad. Isaac Ordonez as the brother, a huge standout, has so much more to do compared to that first season. Even Emma Myers has more development the second time around, and it's a character that I really latched onto, and I loved Fred Armisen once again as Uncle Fester. So if you're looking forward to the second season, there's a lot that improved on from that first season. I'm really looking forward to seeing how the rest of the second season goes. I'm gonna go ahead and give part 1 to season 2 a B+. Thank you guys for watching my review for Wednesday season 2 part 1. Have you guys seen it by chance? What do you think about it? Let me know in the comment section down below, and stay tuned for more up and coming content like this. My name is Just Wanted Movies, and you guys stay classy, YouTube.